Iran saying it struck USS Abraham Lincoln, Pentagon remaining silent. Says the warship remains operational. The other aircraft carrier, meanwhile, USS Gerald R. Ford, forced to leave the battlefield, the battle zone, after an onboard fire. So what really is happening on the ground right now with these developments? Our next report breaking it down.
Waves crash. Tension explodes in the Arabian Sea. A US supercarrier faces its ultimate test. Iran boasts it has hammered the USS Abraham Lincoln with missiles. It releases video of missile launch. Explosions lit the night. But no proof of actual impact. Hours later, CENTCOM breaks the silence only to confirm Abraham Lincoln remains fully operational. No denial of the attack, it says the carrier group powers on. F-35 jets roaring off the deck, eyes locked on Iran. The USS Abraham Lincoln is one of the most advanced aircraft carriers in service. Designed for long endurance, the $6.8 billion warship is powered by 2 nuclear reactors and carries about 6,000 personnel. It carries dozens of aircraft, fighters, surveillance jets, and support systems. A floating airbase with strike capability across vast distances. Even under sustained deployment, it can continue operations for extended periods. Missions can be rotated, air wings can be sustained, logistics chains keep it active far from home. For years, Iranian forces have repeatedly warned that American carriers are not untouchable. Iranian military commanders have often claimed their missile and drone arsenal is capable of sinking an aircraft carrier operating close to Iranian waters. Right now, the pressure is building on US naval assets. Another carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, is currently out of action after an onboard fire. It has been forced to leave the operational zone, reducing immediate carrier availability in the region. This leaves the USS Abraham Lincoln carrying more weight in an already tense environment. Iran's claim, even if unverified, is part of a broader signaling strategy. It projects reach, it tests response, it keeps the pressure on the US forces. It's a race against time and fatigue. The crew is pushed to the limit, the machinery is strained, and the enemy is watching. The USS Abraham Lincoln remains operational for now, but in a war of attrition, even the most powerful weapon systems have a breaking point. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
And as Iran continues to fire waves of missiles and rockets towards Israel, Israel is feeling the impact, of course. Those were visuals from damages Israel claims were caused by Iranian missile in Haifa, and now hard questions have been surfacing. Not just about the damage on the ground, but also about whether one of the world's most advanced air defense systems is being pushed to its limit. So what you are seeing now is the aftermath of cluster munition strikes in central Israel. a far more dangerous weapon. These warheads basically burst mid-air, scattering multiple submunitions across wide areas instead of one impact point. And they create multiple strike zones, making defense far more difficult and far more deadly, potentially exposing cracks in air defense systems. The intensity of Iran's strikes is likely to be forcing Israel and even the United States to confront a serious question. Are their interceptor stockpiles sufficient for a prolonged war? A very crucial question right now. In fact, Israel's defense network is layered and sophisticated, Iron Dome handling short-range rockets. They would sling targeting heavier missiles. Arrow 2 and Arrow 3 intercept long-range ballistic threats. But even the best systems have limits, of course. And data from Tel Aviv University's Institute of National Security Studies showing that around 380 Iranian ballistic missiles have already targeted Israel. And Iran still has firepower left. Estimates suggesting that at the start of the war, Tehran had up to 2,500 ballistic missiles. And even now, around 1,000 may still remain reportedly. These missiles are not just numbers, of course. They can be launched from mobile trucks or hidden underground silos, giving Iran the ability to keep striking even as its stockpile shrinks. And for Israel, the challenge is becoming strategic increasingly. Does it use interceptors freely or conserve them to protect critical data? Home to a sensitive nuclear facility, reportedly. The pressure is not just on Israel, of course. The United States is also feeling the strain. Let's break this down. According to a U.S. Congress study, in just 4 days of Operation Epic Fury, U.S. Patriot systems defending Gulf states fired 943 interceptors, almost equal to what American factories produce in 18 months. Just for the sake of comparison, THAAD systems designed for high-altitude interceptions are also being used heavily, and their stocks, of course, are limited. The U.S. congressional report warning it could take between 3 to 8 years to rebuild THAAD inventories. 3 to 8 years. Now, the Pentagon is racing against time, pushing defense companies and Lockheed Martin, among others, to quadruple the production of THAAD seekers. But production takes time, of course, and on the battlefield, time is a luxury neither side has at this point. The real test is perhaps no longer just about defense systems. It could be about endurance. Mystery posts from the White House fueling a wave of online speculation about a series of strange and unexplained videos appearing on its official social media handles. Strange videos, distorted audio, zero explanation. Social media users have been asking what's really going on. Our next report decoding this for you.
It began with mysterious clips. A dark screen, a sharp notification sound, and distorted glitch-like visuals posted from the White House's official accounts on X and Instagram. The confusion deepened when another clip surfaced briefly showing what appeared to be a woman's feet with a voice saying, "It's launching soon, right?"
It's launching soon, right? It's launching soon, right?
Before disappearing and later deleted. The unusual nature of the content quickly caught attention. Social media reacted instantly, with many asking if this was a security breach, a glitch, or something more deliberate. Users questioning whether the account had been hacked. The timing of these posts has also raised questions, as this comes amid all-out war in West Asia. But despite the online frenzy, there is no confirmation of any security breach so far. But the question remains, what was the purpose? What message is being conveyed by this cryptic message?